on the storm.
Yo, je mag wel fijn maken.
We live, guys.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Hold on for me.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our... Which show is this on?
Episode 4.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, man. Is it 5 or 4? 5. I'm sure it's 5. I'm sure it's 5.
Let's say it's 5.
Is it 4 or 5?
It's 4-5.
It's 4.5.
4.5. Right.
Yeah, 4.5.
Welcome, everybody, tonight to our 4.5, episode 4.5.
4.5, correct?
Season 2.
Season 2, correct?
What's the name of the show?
How do we get
More than just motoring.
More than just about
There we go,
Thanks for
there we go.
reminding me, Anwar. Anyhow, my name is Abdul. We have Jason here and Devon and who's that thing? Did you guys bring that guy? Can you introduce yourself, please,
He
Anwar?
was here when I got here.
Oh, my word.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of More Than Just Motoring. We have some awesome guests in the studio, as you can see, and Abdul. We have Devon, and also we have Jason.
I feel like I'm the kid and the parents are fighting.
No. I asked him so that we can actually do this show professional. You know, the raw and all that stuff. Is
Oh, you
gonna
want a
come-
raw?
all that stuff.
Oh, I had no idea.
En the Afrikaans is going to come out.
Nee, kan je dit doen nie?
Nee, op die boonstrakke.
Nee,
We gaan van die
my
boonstrakke
Afrikaans
af.
is vreselijk sleg.
But that's part of the show. Cool. Abdul,
Yes.
welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm
First of
good.
all, how are you?
I'm really good. I just someone sent a message now. How come we don't know what the what we know? Crystal, we know the episode, but this
You
is
get off your phone so we can concentrate.
we are. I'm fully.
Put your phone off.
I'm thinking. I can't do that.
No, that's not right.
No,
We have special guests here.
Yes.
All our attention must go on to them.
No.
Don't mind us. This is
No.
entertaining enough. You guys
Let me tell you why my phone is on because
This guy.
because we get feedback.
We get feedback on the
No, not from there. From our technical guy sitting in Brackenfell.
1, 2,
Right.
3.
Any good
Hi
guy?
there, Abdul. How are you?
I'm good.
Can we go for the show now?
I'm here.
All right, awesome. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Devon Harrison and Jason Boost Essay in the house. This evening, we're going to pick their brains and to find out exactly who's Devon and who is Jason because I don't know them. No, I don't know you.
Okay.
And we want to find out.
We'll
a little
see how
bit-
much you don't know me.
Can you? Do you mind?
I apologize.
You come to.
I'm sorry.
Two,
Sorry. I
three.
take everything back, guys. I'm sorry.
What's
This
it?
is your
Usa.
show.
Usa.
Ooh, sir. So I'm gonna jump right into the interviews, ladies and gentlemen. Devon Harrison, please tell us a little bit about who is Devon.
Devon is a teenager in our body.
And the delusion start early.
No, I'm a software developer by day.
Wow, awesome.
Photographer after hours.
Lick Jay.
And wannabe race car driver on weekends.
That's really cool because you have like the day job, you have your little thingy going with photography again as well, and then obviously wannabe racer. And that I don't think it's wannabe racer. It's more of somebody that is
racer.
involved in the sport in a rapid time. That's under my eye that I've seen from you. You're into Gymkhana. You're doing the Race for Change Gymkhana. The first time I've seen you or saw you at the events, it was a touch and go. My experience because I can't drive, and I like to see how the guys progress. And I've been noticing you progress, and you're doing that for 3 years.
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years
Yeah, something.
that you've been doing. And there's a massive progression in your driving style, first of all, and obviously the vehicle that you drive as well on it. So from day one, what changed? Hey, I think it's a clap raak kanala. Thank you. What changed from that 4 years ago until we are now? Because you're basically challenging in for the champion at the end of the year.
So, yeah, when I started, it was just to learn.
Okay.
Wasn't trying to compete or anything like that because it was the Z was my first rear-wheel drive car, the first car I bought myself. So, big
Yes.
step. So it was just to learn as
Okay.
much as I could. So that was, I think, for the first 2 years, I was just catching on nonsense. See what I
works.
do and then what happens.
See what works.
And then, hit a tire, hit a hole here
Yeah.
and there. And so that was like the learning part of it. And then I think after about the 2 years is when I was actually wanting to compete with mainly Daniel because same car. So I was like,
Yeah.
that's the best.
What's the
benchmark.
difference? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just the years of driving experience.
Exactly.
And then bought myself a set of semis and decided to, okay, let's actually go for times at
Okay.
Ghana.
And it worked out for you.
Somewhat.
So there's this one event. Okay, hold on, before I go for that, Abdul.
As a matter of interest, last year he ended up third in the championship, am I right?
Yes.
Right.
Wow, awesome.
And this year currently, David is fourth. As we stand
there's
here.
still 2 rounds left.
Yeah, well, one round is going away.
Yeah,
Oh,
missing.
yeah.
Which does me some good because I'm just below you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's gonna be good actually.
Please, just send it to the dad.
No,
I'll send
no.
someone off the drive.
Yes, exactly.
No.
Under your name.
I'll just give him the points. It's fine.
You can't just give him the points.
I think I like him. He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah, basically that one.
No, we don't need money. No. We just want a Gatsby.
Oh, it's Gatsby.
This guy's cheap, no?
Yo.
Gatsby.
For some points in the chat.
100%.
Yeah,
I'll buy-
I'll
Take a deal.
I'll buy- I'll take
So,
it.
so
And
just
the Coke.
So just as a matter of interest, from the top 10, right? So in 10th place is Duncan Jeffers. It's overall championship,
Okay.
right? Duncan in the supercharged
Supercharged
turbocharged golf. Above him is Anton Smith with a Nissan Bucky with a Toyota engine, 4 AGE.
There was a lot of
With one-
infighting
with
there
one
that
gear.
The brand,
So to come back, is
Yes.
Duncan's car supercharged and
And
turbocharged?
turbocharged.
Yes,
correct.
yes,
Trouble from all sides.
yes.
Yes.
And then you can Leo the driver's car. Then it's
Yeah, there's more trouble.
right, and then it's Daniel Blazer who missed. I think he missed one already.
One round.
Yes, and then he had one very bad.
Yes,
with the
yes,
rain,
yes,
right?
yes.
He's currently 8th, and then 7th is Andre Smith in the golf.
Wow, awesome.
6th is Jason Mandel with the other golf turbocharged golf.
Yeah,
And myself, I'm 5th. Then Devon is
Devon.
4th. Then Rian with the 86. Now whether it's
He's
a
been
Subaru
driving
or whether it's a
That's a Toyota.
whatever it is,
That's a Toyota.
but he's been driving really well.
No, he did.
Really.
He did.
And then Logan Aylward with a
Wow.
Mustang,
He's second.
2nd, yes.
Wow, awesome.
And then Leon Engelbrecht in Duncan's car is 1st. But if you look at the
how's the
points,
points difference?
yeah, the points, I can read the points to you now. I can't get this one to see. I can't even see myself. Okay. So it's 83, 81, 74, 69,
Oh, that's
67,
Very
cool.
close.
That's cool.
57,
whole thing can
56. It can change.
And
So
it's 2
what's
events there.
4? Go to 4. Where's Devon?
Devon is, so
He's
Devon
fourth.
is, there's Devon. eh?
Four's how many points?
No, that's the other one. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nine.
Nine was
Okay,
all the way.
Now you threw everything
Okay,
away.
sorry,
Why
we'll go
is-
back.
why is-
Because while you're talking, you guys
Yeah,
go on.
exactly. So what changes did you do on your vehicle? And first of all, what kind of vehicle are you driving? Obviously, it's a
It's a Nissan 350Z.
here we go. So what changes did you after that 2 years of having fun? Did you do any changes on your car to basically get the car, I would say, to perform better in the last 2 years?
Not actually.
Was it the driver, not the car?
No, it was actually just the tires.
Okay.
The tire setup. And then I did eccentric bolts to just negate some of the negative camber
Okay.
I had. 'Cause
Okay.
The Z, I think I had like minus 2.5 or something degrees of camber in the back. When the car squats and the camber
X
is in
goes more.
So the eccentric bolts just to bring it close to, I think it's like minus 1 degrees now,
Awesome.
to get some more grip on the rear.
And that basically helped you as a driver, basically with all that minimal settings on the car. That's really awesome. Thanks for that, Devon.
But you know, the biggest factor in his improvement in his drive
Yes.
is where he practices.
Where does he practice?
No, I can't tell you that
Oh, okay.
Any side street.
because we live quite near each other,
Okay.
and I'm tuned to the sound of that Z already.
Okay.
And I can tell you,
That's on me.
it's music to my ears because when it comes past, I know Devon's practicing, and I love it. He's improving and improving and improving.
That's that M5 wall and bridge, man. It's
You
addictive.
must hear the sound when the car goes between the off ramp. So it's like going to Musenberg between the golf course and the M5.
Okay.
It is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the
I feel
low
so
back
sorry
doors.
these guys that don't live in the vicinity.
So we also have Jason Williams. No introduction needed for this gentleman. He's been in the scene, taking photography, editing videos. I can't remember. If I'm going to say from what year, I'm going to definitely give his age away.
I don't mind
Um,
because I'm going to give your age away.
No, it's not Jason, please. Jason Williams, welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
I know you are a busy man trying to get to the show, and eventually we found you. Jason, the listeners out there, they've seen you. You're quite well known in your social media scene with being your photography and the new other stuff that you do, shenanigans you do.
Yeah, shenanigans. Shenanigans is a good word.
Shenanigans is a good
Shenanigans, yeah.
So tell us what he's doing now, and from and where's Jason now?
Sure. Okay, so long,
But do it short, and that was
Yeah,
long.
short.
Yeah.
short story long. I like photos, cars, and I started doing that plenty years ago, and it's progressed to a point now where I've managed to make this my livelihood.
Awesome.
I get to take photos, do videos of cars. I do a lot of video editing and that kind of thing. Lots of, I know it's a swear word nowadays, but content creation around motorsport.
Okay.
But I've been fortunate enough over the years to partner with certain race teams.
Awesome.
Where it's actually what was always a hobby and just something I enjoyed doing, and I would still do for free nowadays if I had to, if it wasn't my work. I managed to craft my passion into my career.
That's really awesome,
so
man.
That's where I'm.
But that's so cool. As they say, once you do something that you love, it's not actually work.
It's not work.
And for you, what you're doing, I mean, we've seen your editing skills.
Thank you. For you to compliment me, it must be. I don't know.
I told you, brother. It's not that kind of show.
It's not that kind of show.
No. You keep
I have
it
to be
on that
careful.
level
I
there.
have to be careful about what I say now.
Yeah, no.
That's how you say it. That's an accent to it.
Thank you.
Accent.
Thank you.
Oh, because I want the
Jason.
raw.
Yeah, I don't know
raw,
what these
okay,
things
so-
are.
So like Devon does the photography as well.
Yes.
But obviously, when it comes to Devon, it's more of a hobby, like you said. And you also said it was a hobby, but you
Once
love
upon a time.
love cars.
Yeah.
And obviously, from there, you're working with a lot of companies and brands that basically makes you travel. And actually,
Yeah, so it's
give
one
us,
of the
give, us,
upsides.
give us a simple example when you travel and stuff like that. For argument's sake, we do the Nice Hill Climb, for argument's sake.
Okay, so if with Nice Hill Climb is something I went to since. I don't think I went to the very first one, but I've been to every other one since. So I've been to 14 hill climbs.
Wow.
Every year. I don't miss it. And when I was working, I would say to whoever my boss was, listen, I'm leaving this weekend, I'm going here. If I can't, I'm quitting.
Nah.
Whichever way this is going, because I'm going to hill climb. And that's actually, I'm talking about 10 years ago, maybe, how I actually managed to start making a career out of this. Because who's to say is, I think I've got this.
Yes.
Is,
What's
since
is
2010.
Yeah,
2010.
there you go.
It's been around since that,
Yeah.
and it was just me taking photos. I mean, from Div Squad times and that kind of thing. That's kind of where it started. And it was just, I like cars, I like photos, let me do these things. And it just grew.
Okay. That's awesome.
When it came to hill climb, 19 years ago, one of the teams, Franco Scribante Racing, they just happened to be winning.
Okay.
So all the coverage that I had of that particular hill climb just happened to be of them because they won. So
okay.
they then reached out and said, listen here, we're going to come down to Cape Town next week. Do you mind doing some stuff with us?
Awesome.
And that relationship then just built up to a point where I ran more than just photos and video, because look, photos and videos nowadays, anybody can do photos and videos.
Yeah.
Right? But I was fortunate enough to know about cars, to know about racing, to understand how it works. I became PR and media for the team.
Awesome.
So they would just leave all of that to me. Whatever you saw was stuff that I said I wrote because of what's been happening.
That's cool, man.
And it just grew from there. So now I do that kind of thing for several teams. Some once off, some of them I shoot every month. I'll travel, I'll do Killarney or wherever.
Okay.
And that's life nowadays.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
brilliant.
It's lekker. It's a lot of fun.
Pursuing your passion.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
It's like I said, if you do something you enjoy, you never have to work a day in your life.
That's why I got married. I'm pursuing my passion.
100%. He's always getting points in the life. Man.
Yeah,
You know exactly which ones to throw out.
And then it's not what I was going to say.
Abdul, is there any questions and answers I'm going to see on the feed for you?
My specs are dirty, sorry, man.
Can you take your specs off to see?
Yeah.
How do you think it's? I'm
In fact,
Jason.
Jason is the mayor of motorsport in Cape Town.
Wow, no,
Wow.
I could never take that.
So,
I could never take that.
do you ever feel the need to jump behind the wheel? You're basically at all these awesome events, and how does it feel for you? Like
It sucks hard.
Okay.
Listen, I've kind of had the opportunity, but I kind of figured that there was a chance for me to, because at the beginning, when it was first all about the stance game, you know, Owens was all like, "Bro, when you're gonna build your stance car?" All right. And so look, I've never financially been able to afford any sort of a stance race circuit car, anything. So I could never go there anyway. But I always thought to myself that if I did, as much as I would love to, I would love to go circuit racing. I would absolutely love circuit racing, but I know I cannot afford that life.
Yeah.
And if I did do circuit racing, now I'm going to be in the posing and take the photos.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm either going to be driving or I'm going to be doing this.
No, but
I can't do both.
So that is the love for driving. But I mean, at events and somebody touches you the keys and like, I'm Jason, let's go out and see what you can do. Because it's also the hunger. The listeners, let's say, you standing there,
This is
like,
hard.
yo, that's what I can do.
We can't on the show.
Yeah, man.
Jy moet Engels of Afrikaans praat, nie mengels nie asseblief. Jy het vir ons daai gesê vanaand meneer, so asseblief.
Vra om groot om verskoning.
Ja,
Met die
okay.
hoogste punt.
Ja.
This is going to leave us completely out of the have your whole conversation. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to, and I've been given the opportunity, like my friend Junaid from Raceweb and Faisal from Traction. I've had the opportunities where the car's loose, and I just go, I can't drive. I can't do what this guy does.
Yes.
I've tried. It's not easy. It looks easy. When I do on the sim, yes, just I can play Grand Theft Auto. I'm doing donuts whole day. In the car,
Donuts.
no sir.
Yes, he's doing donuts and eating gas.
So I've been on the course where they do this in the drift course, and I'm like, no guy. Because I look at it, I think I can do this.
Easy,
No, I
looks
can't,
easy,
I can't do that. I've tried.
Devon, quick with you. So you've basically started in the Gymkhana type of environment, but you also do some drifting as well. The two different entities. How different is your driving style and the technique that you need to use to get the drifting part of the exercise correct?
Can I answer for him?
I asked Devon.
He tries to get us to the tires as possible.
No, we know
all the
that.
time.
We know that.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Andrew, yes, no, I think Gymkhana, I'm actually more, I'm going to say reckless, but daring with the things I try compared to the drifting, because in terms of drift events, I did 2 for Santa Cruz events, and then I think like 2 or 3 drift outdoors events.
Okay.
But in terms of higher speed drifting, I'm not that experienced
Okay.
in it,
So
I tend to take it a bit easier.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you weren't experienced in the oval, as you say, at Ankilana.
No,
Okay.
not really,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Yes,
Even how did you actually get into motorsport?
Daniel.
Daniel's a
Mr.
bad
Blazer.
guy. Blazer is a bad guy.
We need to speak to him. We need to get him on the show and ask him all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the bad one.
He can't get onto the show.
No, we can't now.
I took my car to get fixed by him, and I ended up doing a Gymkhana.
But you know
well
what?
done, Daniel. Well done.
Well done, Daniel. We commend you. But you know what's interesting is you came from a road environment and you came to a Gymkhana. And what is your experience? Because people have a funny perception of what Gymkhana is. What has been your experiences thus far?
Us been up and down. My first one, I must say, I was
An
really-
emotional roller coaster.
Absolutely. That's what I see now.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You break it, you fix it.
Yeah.
No, but so the start, my first event was in this weather. The rain.
Oh.
I still have the videos. I still watch it.
At the
every now
spin
and then.
pitch.
No, on turn 5.
Oh, then 5. Okay, that's actually quite cool. That
that's
is quite
on
cool.
a bank corner. That's not fun.
No,
that
not on the
flat
bank.
section.
The area of
Yeah,
turn 5. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
we were the
yes,
last time.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that in the rain was my first event. It was horrible. It was horrible.
But fun.
But it was fun.
Here we go.
And I had my best friend Lee in the car with me. And it was, I'm assuming now you and Leon sound in the car. That's how we were.
You don't want to know. You don't want to
We
know.
need to put the mic in them. But
We can do that.
Remember,
Can we?
he is Afrikaans speaking, and I'm English speaking. But
that's a language barrier.
you know what? Just before we pull away, you don't want to know what we talk about. It's completely unrelated. You know, just Abdul. Okay, the lights are going on. I'm gonna
Focus.
It's like 1 second before the time. It's like crazy.
But that makes it really cool, man. I think because there's a like you guys are married and you know exactly. No, not that.
No. It is with Gymkhana. In Gymkhana, we are actually
yes.
married in that sense.
It's a
We are.
motorsport marriage.
And
Yeah.
I think that's another thing, and where people misunderstand Gymkhana. They think you can drive without a navigator. Yes, you can.
You can.
But I can tell you now, if you use your navigator, if you use your team effort correctly,
Yeah.
you'll be much quicker.
100%.
And that's what I learned, because when I started Gymkhana, it was I got lost forever. And then I saw Leon was the champion that year. And I thought, and we became friends for some reason. I think maybe because both of us talk nonsense the whole time. That's
much.
probably why, yeah.
Definitely.
And then we just kind of clicked. And I said, but if he's the champion, he must know how to drive. He must know what's happening.
Yeah.
And that's how we kind of started our bond.
Wow.
And I want to tell the new guys, get yourself a navigator and build on the team. And you did it as well with your girlfriend. They both
You're Navy.
yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
So
And their relationship was very strong.
Yes, as a
Yes.
test of your relationship.
Absolutely.
It's a
telling you,
proper
it's a test.
test.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I want to
Me-
swear now.
No.
No,
Me and Ilam, we can't drive. we scowl.
There's no way.
Now we scowl. We scowl. And Jason, after that, we angry and I must still go home.
Yeah,
It's like, whoa.
I can see how that can be difficult.
I'm
I'm a
like,
same call.
and I'm like, the time we leave Killarney, it's like, I'm sorry. Not the single word is coming
Yeah.
out. When you get home, let's get out. I must clean up everything. It's like, bro, this Jamkhana is not working out for me. It's causing making issues.
You know what? It's
Yeah.
not a jump kana, it's a gym kana.
Jamkhana.
It
As a
does.
kana, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a test of any real relationship. It's a proper test.
Yeah. But the thing is also, in the same instance, it's a lot of fun.
Mm.
You know, if you do get it wrong, and I'm going to touch on this one with
Oh.
Devon. We did an event at the spin pitch, right? So you get four runs,
Yeah.
right? I think that day he drove the Clio.
Hmm.
He drove the Clio that day. And for some reason, he can explain what happened. I don't know. He got the route wrong all 4 times.
No, it wasn't 4 times.
Wow.
No.
It was.
I'm gonna
No,
do
no,
myself dirty.
no,
I think I got
no.
it wrong 6 times.
Yeah, it was more than 4 times.
Yes, correct,
Because I eventually went him after the third, and I said, "Devon, do you actually know that you're doing everything correctly?" So he said, "But how do I make it right?" I said, "Well, go look at the route." That's actually quite hilarious.
Take a walkies. Take a walkies.
Yeah.
Walk the
It
route.
was
Then
so
we-
funny.
Yeah, it was actually
Wait,
hilarious.
did you not have your navi?
I did,
Oh,
but so the problem I have with not a specific navigator, just listening to a navigator. I can't focus on what they say and driving.
okay.
That's one of the two.
Yes.
So I actually do my best to memorize the course
Yeah,
before.
But you have to. As
Yes,
a driver,
yes,
you
yes,
have to
yes,
know the
because I need
course.
to know 3 cones ahead.
Yes,
Correct,
yes.
correct.
So I actually, a lot of the time, I don't even pay attention to my navigator.
So-
But they just
The
enjoy the
navigator-
ride.
But the navigator is there just for confirmation.
Yeah.
Now,
You know-
I have another problem because I'm to a certain degree dyslexic.
Uh,
So you can't tell me, I can't tell if I'm a navigator for somebody, I can't tell him go around the left of the cone or the right of, I wouldn't know the difference.
Wow.
So I must say go around the cone this way. That's why we use, you see,
Guys, if Abdul or say you never say ni kana
so
lang.
do you see what Leon does?
Yeah.
He doesn't say left and right.
Yeah.
Yes.
He shows me where
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
But that's something we kind of
Okay.
just click. It's just,
But that's the marriage of the two.
Fatima, thank you for the tears. Lovely. You know, no sugar, no milk, just tea and water. That's how you make it. Thank you.
A
Sorry.
tea bag and water.
So
Yes.
flavored water.
So
Flavored water, yes.
Together.
With my
Yes,
tea,
good,
Fatima?
yeah, but it's warm.
Yes, please. Thank you. Sure.
You didn't, in her defense, I never heard you ask for tea.
You know,
Oh,
what?
yeah,
I want to
okay.
ask Jason a question.
Oh, is it before you ask?
Okay.
Is it
No, it's censored. It's
Okay,
censored. It's
okay,
censored. It's
okay.
censored. It's above the belt.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I think people also have the wrong understanding of motorsport. They think just the driver is motorsport.
Oh, no.
No.
But motorsport has got so many different facets. And this is another facet that we're exploring
Yeah.
with the photography, the videography, whatever we're talking about. So it's very fascinating, actually.
It is very fascinating. This is sort of the route that I've been going. So if you look a lot of motorsport and most of anything we consume nowadays is on social media.
Yes.
Right. And what we like watching banger reels, 30 seconds of whatever your motorsport is. You like
Yeah.
rally, watching a 30-second rally clip. Oh, that's amazing. A drift. Oh, it's a 30-second clip with some nice music behind it. We just mindlessly scroll through that, and that's nice. And there are so many people doing that nowadays, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I don't want to say I've progressed, but where I am nowadays, I want to tell the story. I'll still do banger reels, and I'll do, okay, this car comes completely sideways, a whole lot of opposite locks, tire smoke coming out the back. That's a cool reel.
Yeah.
But you know what? Who's driving the car?
Yeah.
Who's the mechanic?
Yeah.
Why were they up until 3 o'clock in the morning?
Every-
You know, those are the stories that I want to tell.
And people don't know actually what happens, what goes on behind.
No idea.
Because they
No
see
idea.
everybody rock up, they see everybody sitting up, and it's like cool,
Mm.
they're ready. But they didn't know about a week or a day before the time, even like something that's wrong or whatever it needs to be fixed and stuff like that. I mean, I got to Devon on Saturday past the event, and he was busy. What they wanted to do? Oh, do an interview with Devon, and Devon is sitting there, and 2 ladies
Yeah.
is jacking up the car,
Well done.
taking off the
Well done.
He's doing it
I
right.
saw
He's
it.
doing it right.
Yeah, he's
Yo.
good. He's good leadership abilities.
But he's
Thank you,
sitting there, these ladies is jacking up the car, loosening the wheels and changing. I was like, even you're not gonna no, they're here.
I'm the driver, bro.
I'm like,
I'm
yo,
talented.
that's the relationship we have here.
You made it
Strong.
sound so horrible. I
I think that's a good. No, he was.
No.
He's working out the numbers.
What
They
numbers?
just, no, cambers and all the angles,
No,
all
he
the
wasn't.
tire pressures. He was.
No, listen, he's memorizing the track because
Yes.
clearly he needs to, apparently.
I need all the time I can get.
It's a question for why are the hill climb entries so expensive? Why don't that's a very vast question.
So, how long is a piece of string? But,
Yeah,
look,
definitely.
you say it's expensive, but I was doing a podcast. I shot a podcast 4 weeks ago with a gentleman by the name of Nick Adcock. I don't know if you guys know him.
No.
Nick Adcock, he currently drives prototypes, but he doesn't just drive South Africa, he drives around the world.
Okay.
And if you guys know, South African Endurance Series was just this past weekend.
Yes.
The entries for a local Kyalami endurance was 79,000 rand to enter a car.
Per driver. Per car.
Per car.
Okay.
Per car. So,
Enter
Yes.
to 79,000.
so if you've got 4 drivers,
Yes.
you split that amongst
Yes,
the 4 drivers.
yes, yes.
But that's called 80K for SAES. That is that price. Nick, and now a lot of the guys were, I'm still going to do a podcast about this, but a lot of the guys were obviously moaning about it. But at the same time, you are looking at guys that own McLarens, Lamborghinis,
Yes.
Porsches, Ferraris,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Yes.
So these are guys, with that kind of money, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
they just
Exactly.
throw money
Yeah.
around. So it was expensive. So there was a whole lot going on behind the scenes with SAES. Guys don't want to compete, guys pulling out. But then Nick was saying, Nick Adcock, who travels internationally,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Asian Le Mans series, ELMS, so he does all of these races, these
Yeah.
prototypes. He says that our entry fee for races locally are a fraction, even when you do the exchange rates and everything, of what they cost overseas.
Oh.
So you can't, in good conscience, complain about an entry fee here
Yeah.
because at tracks overseas, which aren't even as nice as some of our tracks, they're paying more money. It just is the price of motorsport.
But in general, motorsport is an expensive sport.
100%.
Or hence
Yes.
racing for change.
Yeah, no.
So
you
that's
don't-
exactly why we started racing for change.
Yeah.
Because look at here, there's no doubt it's an expensive sport.
Yes.
Even anything. Gymkhana is probably one of the, let's call it the cheapest forms of motorsport
100%.
because you can come with a normal road car like Yanko
Yes.
and or Nazmi, and you can come and drive. Oh, your car, and you drive the car home.
But
Yeah.
I've seen a Renault Quid coming around your course
Yeah,
a couple times.
exactly. So what I'm saying is but it's all relevant. It's all, I think it's in relation to each other.
Yeah.
I want to go and drive SA, whatever you call it.
But
I mean,
that- but
you need
that's-
the money to do it.
Exactly, but that's the thing. So if you want a different genre of motorsport where you love and then I said you're gonna invest in there,
Yes.
for argument's sake now, like or you're not gonna invest in something with McLaren stuff because you don't have McLaren money, but
Yeah.
you still love motorsport.
Yeah.
So let's see what other
You
genres
you
there.
race to your pocket.
Exactly.
Whatever
That's
that
the
might
thing.
be.
But the cool part with Gymkhana is again, it's like I mentioned, it's like you can come with anything.
This is why I love your series so much.
It's so like Nazmi won the last All-Star Challenge. He won with his
With his
1.3 Yaris. And that is, but
Look, that
consistency.
car look like a race car. though.
There's a 2J in it.
No.
There is.
Oh, no.
There is.
No.
If you lift the cover, you'll
Yeah.
see there
Nazmi.
2JZ.
I will go to his house now and go look.
No,
No. After the race takes it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when race day puts back in again.
So I'm not talking about that, and that's another thing why we started what we call the
All-Car challenge.
no, it's actually the any car challenge.
Any car, sorry.
Yes. Now the any car challenge, when we score it's in relation not to how fast you did the Gymkhana course, but how consistent you are. So it's not open to class G
yes.
cars. Right? So the route actually it's actually a beautiful way of giving everybody a chance. So Nazmi, as an example, in his 1300, they set the coil over, he's actually lying third in the championship.
Yeah.
In the any car championship.
And what's your combo? What's your up against?
Sorry, okay.
It's like an open class. Bring whatever you got.
Yes, but
No.
you need a consistent.
Anybody can drive there,
Yeah.
provided you have
Yeah, stock.
and you have no.
stock.
Your tires.
Yes.
It must be road tires, no semis
Okay.
and no slicks.
Okay.
Right. So you can, and so we have a class called Class G, like what the Devon drives.
That's
in.
the big boys.
That's the big boy.
That's
So
the
they
big
Oh,
boys.
is
can't
that
compete.
that way the Daniels and the
Yeah,
Yes,
we go,
yes,
there we go,
and the
there we go.
Leons and the
Yes.
Anwars.
No,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
no.
yes, yes.
Have
And
you ever seen Anwar drive Calford? We
No.
must talk about that.
we will just remember we talk about it now before.
100%,
right?
yeah.
Give us some
Will do,
yeah, because
will
I was
do.
convinced he sucked his brother, and he said he's
Pretty
not.
much.
Yes,
Pretty
yes.
much.
Oh.
What is it now? What is this?
Keep quiet. I'm not paying attention.
It's a Sasakon. That's a Sasakon. Anwar, no man. I know you for years, but you can't give us better Sasakon.
No, but it's legit. It's end of the month. It's such a
You're
Oh,
right.
my
The fifth of the month.
Yeah,
Just
come on.
before the ninth.
I'll
you're
hold on
right.
to it till then.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
hold on to it.
And you must get the code, no? You must have Mrs. code. as
Yeah,
well.
ik had hem saam met
Yes.
die.
No issues.
Yeah.
So
So,
you were saying?
so the IndyCar challenge is extremely interesting because, like I said, so the guy above Nazmi is Ryan Daniels. He's actually the first year he's driving in a
Rookie last year, first.
yes,
Yeah.
in a standard 1600 Conquest,
Nice.
and then above him is Rian Stein with the 86.
86.
Also a road
Okay,
car. So
yeah.
what I'm saying is anybody
Yeah.
can actually compete. So because the way we score the points is consistency,
Yes.
amount of people in your class,
Yes.
and so you get, if you do 4 cleans, if you start you get 2 points.
Yes.
You do 4 clean runs, you get 8 points plus you get extra 2 bonus. So the guys that they can be the quickest doesn't make a difference actually.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is if you do 4 runs, so a guy can do 2 very fast runs and have 2 not clean runs.
Yeah.
You won't get the bonus points.
Yes.
So that
That
is
is kind of clever. It's
Yeah.
similar to what they were doing, what they kind of do. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of why they introduced bracket racing.
yes,
You
very,
know,
it's
that
actually the
kind
same.
of thing.
It's exactly
Yeah.
the same. That's just for Gymkhana, obviously.
That's
we
very
were
cool.
going to
That's very
implement
cool.
something like a bracket into Gymkhana as well, but ik trust hulle nie, man.
Yeah.
Nah, ek trust
Who you
hulle
not
nie.
trust the timekeepers?
No, the timekeepers, the drivers. I don't trust them.
No, yes, no, they have to do.
No, I've
You know
seen-
what? We don't want to take the fun element out of
Yeah,
Gymkhana.
yeah.
It's still for fun.
Which your event really manages to embody. If I look at, I'll give you an example, I'll go to a track day and maybe there's whatever happening, if you spin pitch or wherever else, there's a couple of people there, a couple
Yeah.
of drivers, whatever, yeah, it's like, yes. I come to one of your events and it's full. I can't find parking. This place is full all the way down. There's people. It's a nice day, you know, and it's because it's competitive because you
Yeah.
have your prizes and you have your trophies and that kind of thing. But like the way you've structured it, anybody can come. If I wanted to come with my gewone everyday
No
car,
problem.
Exactly.
it's Abdul, can I come down? Yeah, you're going to be in that class, quiet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have fun. Knock 15 cones. It's fine. You enjoy yourself, quiet. You know,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
the idea.
So like a driver like Nazim with his 350 also learning.
And always show off all the time in the black one. All the burnouts. That one.
the burn on
Yeah,
the-
don't
Yeah.
listen to his
You don't
navigator.
listen, no? You know, never get to go left. You just do donuts there.
Yes.
Yes, you know what?
You can,
Afterwards, I mean, that's a track. There's a track. You can see the blackness on the cone. That's all him. So even with Nazim coming
so
to
Paul is coming out of turn 5 like me. Oh, why is this tire marks here?
it's like, but you were down again.
So it's Nazim.
Yeah, we just blame Nazim for that. There's a lot of noise from the background. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. It's very it's loud here with the rain and people making a noise. So
Of
I do
course,
apologize
of
for
course.
that.
Oh, was he water boy? Did you run the sand?
No, Jason, concentrate on the show, Jason. Concentrate, Jason. Don't.
Guys,
bother.
at 9 at 8 o'clock night we can have a special show.
Oh,
A
wow.
15-minute special show about background information.
The history of behind the scenes.
No,
Oh,
So Nicholas is Nicholas used to come from a track day background with the MR2. And he says now Gymkhana is life. and you know what? Actually, I told the guy the other day. I mean, I've done other sports about the sport, but Gymkhana humbles you.
No,
You are
especially
driving.
those two boys, the MR2 boys. I
Yes.
think it's Nicholas and Sean.
Yes, yes.
So I actually went with him. He didn't have a Navi, and I actually went.
Sean.
Yes, I went
Yes.
with him.
He's quite quick, eh?
Yes.
And Nicholas, they're quite quick
Yes.
for the first time. So
But
they got,
no, I'm not going to do that again. No ways. Alles wild, man. They need to beach.
But were they making times though? Was it
no, good times.
They were driving
This is
times. They
only
were
the
driving.
third-
It's just
They
you
were
was
just
coming.
scared.
Yes,
No,
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 I was
Yeah,
scared.
yeah.
I was scared, 100%.
The
I'm not behind.
team hypertension was.
Team hypertension.
Kijk, jy weet hoe. I'm going to move it towards you now.
That's a good name. I'm not for it.
There is a name. I'll tell you the story.
Okay, when you have this
Of E. Of E, Jason.
team
I'm
hypertension.
fine.
Oh,
I want to get that t-shirt printed. Don't worry, I got you.
Anyways, yo. Devon, come back to Devon now. Los net vir hulle toe afhaal so. What's the next move for you? The next you car set up, you've got the skill now, you're doing the times. What's next?
So I think there's still room for improvement.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to that top spot yet.
Not
So
yet.
that's-
No, but there was a couple of events where you won the round, Abdul.
yeah. If I remember,
I think only a class for in the clear.
It was
In the
yes,
clear.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
correct.
But
But
it doesn't
you're
count if
always-
you've
always
got
top
no one
three.
in the class.
Yeah.
No, but you're always in the
He's
top
always in the
five.
top-
It's
yeah.
in the top five. You're always. I mean,
Yeah.
if he doesn't make mistakes like on the last event,
But
he
that's
was.
that's a gymkhana
Mm.
because
Yeah,
you are, it's
That's
so
pressure.
close.
Yeah.
You know the difference between myself and the guy below me was one hundredth of a second.
That
Yeah,
is so little. I
insane.
can't even tell that.
I can't even blink my eye.
0.000.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't
like
know
really,
anymore.
But
that's nothing.
But also good, like as you see, as the day progresses, you'll have the guys going now, they're feeling the way. And of course, that's his first round. Second round, like, okay, you went a bit quicker. Third round, it's like, now they're there.
Yeah.
What I do on the last round is I try, if there's 40 entrants, I ask the timekeeper, what's his fastest time for the day? And I go up to the driver and I tell him, dude, your time is a 1:30 for argument's sake. Can you beat that for me? And he's like, I'm going to try. I'm on the mic, I'm pushing, I'm shouting, and ek weet nie of hulle my kan hoor nie. But in the day, it's like the gears is happening and the people
Yes.
are jumping and
Yes.
and it does a 129. It's like, yes,
Yes.
awesome.
100%.
Well done. Your day is made in the smiles.
Exactly.
Like from the 40 cars, but I would say 20 of them, even more than them, did their fastest times on the last round.
Yeah.
So hulle wag vir die ek sê altyd sê die laaste run is die beste
Yeah.
run. And also the way they play the
Because
part
they
as well.
must sandbagging before that.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the sandbag.
Uh,
I like the sandbag.
Actually, that's why we didn't have bracket racing.
Yes, because it's
Oh, really?
sandbag.
Because
Yes,
it's,
it's a sandbag.
like I told you,
Yeah.
we took
Yeah.
personally.
We took
Yeah,
it out. We
true.
took it out. So now you can drive to your hearts as fast as you want
Yes.
to,
Yeah.
as long as you fall within the rules.
Yeah.
And you can still.
It's actually a very cool little course.
That's so weird because with Gymkhana you only have 4 runs. You don't have practice.
Exactly.
So to
They
risk
actually-
sandbagging
Yeah.
and then
There actually was practices, if you can remember.
it used to be.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
That was taken away, and of course, now you got more time to walk it and stuff. But I see Leon and Danny, they come with a scooter, they do it on like scooters, you know. So,
But
what
the other part of the gears is by far the commentator as well.
Absolutely.
Team Hypertension.
Absolutely.
I mean, they are on. That's a new name for it.
Jason, what did you start, Jason?
No,
I
no.
want to get my t-shirt and your t-shirt. We both got up
No, honestly, you know what? I've gotten phone calls and messages already about the commentator with
Yeah.
Anwar.
Yeah.
Because you're creating that vibe, Anwar.
Yep.
I mean, there's no doubt
I
about
don't
it.
know.
And the nice thing about it is what I've realized is because you are very familiar with all the drivers, you know everybody by name, you know their aunties, their uncles, their family,
Even their
kids.
wives.
Yeah, slow down.
And then the names of the wives, the names.
True story.
The names, the names.
So you can build a story with commentating. It's
Yes.
more than if you just
Yeah.
come out like,
Yes.
okay, that's a 350, and I think it's got a turbocharger. I'm not too sure what the driver is. If you know the driver and you know
Yes.
what they've done, and you know the history, and this is why you're perfect for the job.
It makes life a little bit easier knowing who they are, and obviously being in Gymkhana for some time now, you kind of know who the guys are that need a little push, and you also know the guys that is in the comfort zone, but also want to give them just a help to achieve.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, as if you can better your time at the end of the day, it's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely.
The crowd, you got the spectators, and the people that comes there to watch you. You know, they Devon maybe like, yeah, well done, awesome. I mean, we had Vickers from Ecolab a while, and what he did actually cool. He paid people there to shout for him. Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm
And
gonna take a page out of that book and maybe pay people next time I go to some. So let's just act like my fans.
Yeah, exactly.
A paid fan club.
Yeah.
And they went crazy. I mean, at Vickers drove well. I mean,
Yeah.
really well. A couple of mistakes, of course, not remembering the course, which is a big issue. But I mean, he came back. I think this is the first time this year that he's driving.
Yes,
And
yes.
that guy drove the wheels of that car. But it was awesome to see him coming back after the layoff and just having to. I asked him afterwards, he's like, dude, how was it? I'm like, yo, that was bliksem lekker geweest.
Ja.
Ik heb verschrikt. Oh, sorry. He missed it terribly. Sorry, I spoke
Ek het
Afrikaans.
het
You've
verschrikkelijk
been back and
gemist.
forth
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
the
no,
past.
so
I know
it's-
what you're saying.
There's a question here. What does okay, first of all, Jason, how much does it cost to enter Le Mans?
Ooh, it's big money. I can't even say the numbers.
Yeah, we don't
I'm going to speak under correction here now, but I think, and I'm speaking under correction because we had to take the pounds and convert. I think it was something like it was a good couple of million to enter a car. I'm not going to say that it was a lot of million. It wasn't like 1 or 2. It was a lot of million. So I'm not even going to look. I might get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. But I've actually got it in the podcast. But it's that kind of money. If you get invited to Le Mans, and then you need to accept, and then you need to say yes, you can, or no, you can't.
Yeah.
You know, and based on where we were in the championship, you get an invite, and then once you accept and you say yes, I'm going to go. Say okay, where's your money?
Cool.
Millions.
But that is also the manufacturers. Then it's not as a driver, as a team.
No, as a driver.
No, you pay.
Just as a, if
No,
you
but
and me-
I'm a Toyota driver, so I need to pay to Inter, or that's my team Toyota. In
so
the Le
if
Mans.
you, I think it's for Le Mans, I think you have to complete Spa, the 24 hours of Spa, and then if you complete it within a certain time, you get an invite to Le Mans, and they invite certain teams, and it doesn't have to be a factory or works team. If you were on top there and you could be a privateer.
But that's not fair.
Wow.
Because our sport, it's not open 24 hours a day. Am I right, Devon? It's actually sport only open till 8 o'clock.
Guys,
How are we ever going to qualify for Le Mans?
Nee, Spa. Nee, Spa, that is Spa.
Oh, Spa-Francorchamps.
Yes.
Is that right?
Spa Franks and chops.
Oh!
And your chops.
No, we should have one here in Cape Town.
100%. From the
Yeah,
Ottery one.
Spa Caspian. Or Kilani Caspian chops or something else.
Is there any more? And the same question
Yes,
goes
Devon,
for-
what do you prefer driving? A front wheel drive or a rear wheel drive?
Oh boy.
It's a good question,
No,
actually.
it's actually hard.
So I'm gonna say rear-wheel drive.
I would have
That-
assumed
that-
they would have just came out of your mouth like this.
No,
But
it's tough because front-wheel drive is so fun.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how silent
Jason,
front-wheel drive
can we
is.
can we just swap your quickly? Like, because it depends on the goal, please.
Oh, you don't like the front wheel
Yeah,
drive
no,
boys?
it's a
Okay.
Okay,
But
I'll take you for a drive, and if you don't get scared,
No.
I took over the drive, but I won't get in the rear wheel.
Yeah.
I won't get in the rear wheel drive. I said, that's dangerous.
No, it's very. I don't trust myself.
In a rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
This
Because when I-
is my potential here, but I
Yeah,
think
when
I
you
see-
see- I don't trust myself in the
take
rear-wheel
the people
drive.
out in the car and I put my seatbelt on, and as soon as they grab it and I'm like, no, fine, you don't have to. If something happens, somebody needs to get out of the car. And like, I see the big eyes, and I always do this. Actually, a very good friend of mine, Fahim Sali,
Yeah.
told me that story one day, and I stole that
And
word.
you stole it.
I stole it, and you see the people's eyes like, oh, I'm like, no, only joking. Put it on. I'm like,
So do you still drive beefy?
occasionally, yes. It's Jason, you'll now understand. I've told you this before. Is that there's a different feel.
I know you've
for
told
the
me. I
car.
want to let your listeners to hear
It's-
and
I mean,
understand.
Saki's driving.
But
the
Saki
vehicle.
Victor was drive by wire. no?
Isak, it is lucky, Isak.
I mean,
Isak, don't Isak.
jeez. I mean,
Say
I-
that, Isak, Prasa.
The first time I saw that, I live sorry, I don't know what time you got it.
that's
Maybe
fine.
sorry,
Because I'm
sorry.
like, yeah.
Can you remember Drift Africa? Jody's event in Epping.
Yes.
So years ago. I'm talking about
Is it
13,
Is it
14
fast?
years
They,
ago.
it's not that show.
We-
I'm not inviting you to the show ever again.
So,
Let's
Jody's
come back.
Yes.
bro, I got this burned into my memory. So it's just early boost, you say days, probably a year or two.
What kind
whatever.
of show was it?
It was a Drift Africa, so it was a drifting
Okay,
show.
okay,
I think guys came down from Mozambique, the Joburg guys that came down. It was a decent sized event.
Yeah.
It was a cone course, but in Epping 2,
Yes.
the fruit market. Was it the fruit market? Yeah, man, it was Epping 1. Anyway, in Epping, there was a big open spot there. I forget where it was, but it was a building.
Circle.
Wasn't Sack Circle, man.
It
It was
it?
Epping. It's Epping
Epping
1.
Epping 1.
Yeah,
So which one on
By
the,
the market.
market side or the other side?
the other side.
The other
Not the
side.
market side, the
Okay,
other
okay,
side.
okay.
But the garage across from the garage.
Yes, that's EP one.
It was a chemical place or something.
Oh,
It's still
Yes.
there. It's still
Yes.
there.
Okay.
The
Yes.
game is still there.
So
Yes.
we're there. So they got the whole place here outside. They put up the cones. So now it's a Friday, Saturday, Friday night, whatever. So long story short, we're busy. So it was still a D1S
yes.
drill squad,
Squad.
and Anna was out there. And I forget, were you in a 200 Essex?
I was in Gary's Stock and Storm Essex.
The white one.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes. Yes.
Was it
So
2-2-1?
car come out here. I don't know why or what this man was doing in the car. I knew you could drive.
Yeah.
Right. Got the camera and I'm filming, and I see now. I don't know if it was a rush or whatever. This one is running to the car. As you jump in, I just see two sloppies fly. I'm like, where the sloppies go? And was in there, bare feet, out the blocks, but sideways. Kill the course.
Yeah.
Driving other people's cars better than they drive their own cars.
Oh man.
Coming back in and then just getting out of the car, keep putting on your sloppies
Okay.
like you just went to go buy a milk now. You know? And I've seen
Oh,
a couple of times.
That's why I say he's Saki's brother. I am convinced. I told him. I'm convinced.
It's a different feel, man. I mean, you try it once. I think it's a guy.
I can only feel the one foot.
Yo, Jason.
Sema Naxi. Oh, Sema Naxi. Oh, Sema Naxi.
Yeah. But it's such a different feel towards the car, especially you don't listen to or see anything in front of you. Listen to the tone of the wind and basically the foot
Yeah.
So that's why racing shoes are so thin.
Very thin.
They can
Very
feel and stuff.
thin.
Anyway, we're not here about me. Devon, let's cut that really short, really quickly now. Upgrades for your car. What's happening next?
Yo, that's,
Really?
the list is long, but the wallet's small. So like the car is basically stock.
Yeah.
There's a
That's what
bronze
Daniel's
exhaust.
modifications on. Daniel's
Yes.
Yes.
Lowering springs.
Yeah.
Old lowering springs. Daniel's old eccentric bolts. That's it. That car hasn't been tuned ever.
But obviously, do you want to get done more to the car? Want something more to the
There's
car
always-
to improve on the times, maybe, for argument's sake?
So the problem is I don't know what's going to improve on the times. I think just some rear arms to get completely rid of the camber, and run like a bit of a positive camber actually. And then with that comes coilovers as well. So that would be the next step.
Okay.
And
To improve the times, and obviously stability in the car, then more drifting, maybe on the oval. put
and
in
the tire
4K.
weight also,
Yes.
because I weigh the inside half of my tire and then the other side is still fresh.
Leslie knows about that. He
Horrible.
drives the Z, so he knows about it.
But I think also it depends on what you want. You know, like I mean, you can drive the car home, and sometimes it's just maybe. And I learned something the other day with Leon told me something now. The other last Gymkhana is, I mean, I got nothing to my car, but I changed a little bit of my driving style and my times are better.
Correct.
So there's always more time in the way you drive.
But in the same thing is also with the headspace is. So it's like in the mornings when you get test drives, I don't know you guys do. As for me, it's like just focus. Don't think out of the box. Just go out there, enjoy yourself. That's the growth of the course. Try your best. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I mean that also helps with the mindset when you go drive as well.
And then on the other end, some people love the pressure.
Yeah, no, fun, just fun. Hoy on, blossom, like Kazim.
Who does donuts?
Can
Can I ask
Jason?
What? No, I just want
You
to ask a
started it.
question.
Oh, okay.
Because of where I am, I'm always behind the scenes and I hear these conversations,
Yeah.
right? And there's a lot of things that I don't know. That I want to learn. So this is actually a very interesting question. So with your car, your 350, right? It's a very popular car nowadays. I'm seeing the 350 now being what the 200 SX was,
Correct.
was
Yes.
15 years ago.
Absolutely.
Basically. So back then you had the CA18, you had the SR20.
Correct.
Now you got the VQs in here. So let's take, for example, I buy a stock 350, right? And clearly stock they are very capable.
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
But what would where he is now? Just you don't have coilovers in yet.
It's just
You
a
know,
couple
it's
of
very the next logical step up to either get more speed out the car or make it more reliable. What would be the next thing? Coilovers?
stability. Yes.
Yeah. The suspension work, because to try and squeeze power out of an NAVQ,
That's
Yeah.
you're going to be spending a lot of money for
Is it?
Yeah.
not much.
That
That's
definitely.
why I haven't done much to it.
Obviously, like management system, you get actually get more power if you start to, because it's still
Yeah,
running
but
stuff in
Anwar,
ECU.
more power is not necessarily a quicker time.
No, 100%. But also, if you're gonna go for arguments, what are you driving now at the moment at the back?
265.
So you got a 265. So, yeah. So yeah, you in first grade all the route, and here it is
A
second
little
grade.
bit second.
So what a little bit more power, for argument's sake. This is in best world is that once you hook second gear, he stays in second gear into the whole course. That was the power will help.
Oh, yeah, if
to
you change
drive
the
on
power band,
tires.
yes. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're gonna drive for argument, you got a 265 because maybe you can go to 275 now and still do the first
Yeah.
gear, but the power will run. You want to run out of RPM and the power is there to drive the wheels forward as well. Because if you're gonna go thinner with more power, that's gonna
So
be
if you
crazy.
put in a bigger tire at the back, you could go faster.
You could go, but the power of the car won't. I'm not saying it is.
might
Maybe
not pull
it might not pull it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is the thing with most of the Gymkhana courses, except for when we're on that turn 5 section and turn 1, because then you hit a bit of second gear.
Yeah.
But for the shorter courses, when you're in first gear, it spins him in
Yeah.
Wow.
it's 3 tires.
Yeah.
So
And that's with a
Trying
stock
to-
engine.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So trying to get more power out of it for Gymkhana, I don't
Yeah.
think it will help that
No,
much.
definitely. not.
Okay.
I think more.
Unless you can put the power down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Driver.
what is the
more
copper
fire.
shot like in its standard form now? 350.
I think it's claimed like just over 200, like
Just
260
six
or
to
something.
six
And that's a lot.
10.
Actually,
Yeah.
we might be getting a 370. Not we, but there's a 370 coming to Gymkhana.
Oh wow. Awesome.
One of the sponsors actually of Gymkhana,
Okay.
the annual sponsors. He bought his daughter 370.
Awesome.
So
Lekker.
I'm assuming it's coming to Gymkhana. And I told him I told the guy that told me that's the best place to actually come and learn. Bring it to a
learn,
practice and
learn.
come and learn. Okay, so to learn with 370 is another story.
Yes,
But-
but the thing is also, if you start at that kind of power, you kind of get used to it,
Yes.
and you get comfortable with it as
Yes.
well.
Does the 370 still have the VQ?
Yes,
Yeah.
3.7. So with
Oh, it's a 3.7 as
Yeah.
opposed to 3.5.
350, yeah. So with that, Devon, that question is that power and not really thing, but it's also your driving style. Not saying that the style is bad, but you can also brush up on the style and technique
100%.
of things to improve the car, being the car as it is now as well.
Yeah, there's still a lot left in the car. Because I know on a Gymkhana course, I do not get every corner or cone how I want it.
Yeah.
So there's always
Room for
for
improvement. No, 100%.
And I'm getting on throttle too quick, a dump in the clutch where
Yeah.
I shouldn't be.
Yeah, but that is all about the experience, and as we go along, is we actually learn what we did wrong, and the cool part is for us. Okay, cool. I did on the first run, I did X, Y, Z there. Okay, cool. Try to brush up on that actually. And when it comes off, I always tell them, given at whatever call 6, whatever things, you made a little mistake there. You could do better that because where I see it, for argument's sake, I can see for him. It might feel as an, but I can see there's a mistake you lose time on because Gymkhana is time based.
It's stressful actually. You like
Yeah.
if you drive circle, which I've driven before, you can make a mistake. You can still make it up. You make this mistake on a jump, it's gone.
That's not
Yeah.
that
And
feeling.
Gymkhana,
That's
if
not
you
that
try
feeling.
and make it up on Gymkhana, you're gonna lose time.
Yes,
You're not
exactly.
going to push the on.
Yes, exactly.
So does that rule of spinning is not winning in Gymkhana, is that do you have to try your best to make it? But what about the rear wheel drive cars?
What about
So when, like Issa,
Yeah.
I need to come around this cone. A front wheel drive car, you push hard, you're going to understand, you're going to push into the corner.
Yeah.
It makes to me, in my mind, and I don't know if I'm wrong, somebody with a rear wheel drive car, you hit up to the cone, you just yank up the e-brake, you come around, you power out.
Yeah.
That just does seem fast, or is it not?
So there's two different techniques. Okay, I'll explain how Devon does this one, and explain what I'm trying to learn and implement in my driving.
Yeah, so it depends on if it's rear wheel drive, to do it without the handbrake, it would be slower than with the handbrake because with the handbrake you can flick the car around
Yes.
very quickly.
Okay.
Whereas if you sort of spinning the wheels, the car tends
Yeah,
to
just take the
go
time.
around more slower.
Okay, got you.
But in a front wheel drive, you can get on power while you're still in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Whereas opposed to rear wheel drive, you just gonna sort of snake out and
Yeah.
lose time. But front wheel drive, you can sort of get pulled around.
So with the rear wheel drive part, and the e-brake is like, for argument's sake, you got your cone. So what the general we do is we pull it up before the time. So what I'm trying to develop from my side is basically I get too close to the cone. I literally see the cone onto my driver's window. Then I try to pull up the e-brake. So literally I do basically a quick U.
In a rear wheel drive?
A rear wheel drive, and bang.
Okay.
Instead of coming to the cone, pulling it up, getting it slide, getting it there, you lose time. So now I go hard to the cone, pull it up right next to the cone, and just do a little U and then back again.
Okay.
So that's a different type of techniques that we can use.
And it's the
Really
worst of the
interesting.
Gymkhana actually. It's the worst of it.
What do you mean?
Because at the same time you must know the route. So now you focus so much on getting close to the cone and
100%.
the next one, left or right or around. That is it's very different
Yeah.
to any other form of motorsport. It's probably like a rally is probably very close to it. It happens longer.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it happens so quickly
Yeah.
that you must it's just like that, literally like that. Someone says 20 million euros, I assume that's Lamar. That is your friend?
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
So no, it's I think we worked it out to 20 million rand. I think it was 1.2 million euro,
Okay.
and then with the exchange rate, that's where it ended up in rands. It ended up being 20 million.
Jeez.
Madness.
Nicholas says handbrake is the key. Ask me because I need mine.
Definitely, Nicholas.
But however, I must also say it depends on the route, on the Gymkhana route. So we had some guy in Gymkhana for years. Actually, the green car that Leon bought,
Yes.
that car had got no e-brake.
Yeah.
However, the only snag is if you get a tight turn with that car, you can't turn it.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, the e-brake is good.
When did we stop saying handbrake?
I mean, they started
Sorry,
out with the hydraulic.
Yeah.
Handbrake.
E-brake.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Technically, you're pulling both of your hands.
But the one is hydraulic, one is cable.
True.
Oh, okay, mine is from the in-brake.
In why? So
My navigator pulls it.
no, L, Leon.
Oh, Leon.
Leon.
Does he really?
Yes. He
On
drives.
time.
Yes. I told you they
They
managed.
can
I was also
Yeah,
shocked when I heard
Yeah,
that.
that's I'm impressed actually.
You know what? I can't even explain it. How it's as if we one person.
Yeah.
No, genuinely.
It'll be-
One day you can actually just I must actually maybe just video this.
Yeah.
This is not a joke, actually.
I'll
This
put
is
the GoPro in
No,
your
we
car,
must
both
do
of you.
No,
Yeah.
really.
Love to see it.
Really, it's unbelievable.
Okay, next one we're doing that. I'm putting a
So,
GoPro inside.
so it's just
And miking both of you up.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely gonna
And the
do
next
that.
event is Women's Day, the 9th of
and it's a
October.
dual route. Eh?
Oh, it's a dual route.
Now your car would have thrived on the left-hand lane because it's
Oh, is it down onto that back straight?
Yes.
yeah, back straight
And into
and
the
then back
top.
around and back up again
Yeah.
and up down the drag straight. And the other one's the other one. Brilliant, brilliant.
Awesome.
You will have points, guys.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Anwas Isaac said Twin Brew. Twin Brew. Yeah. You're right.
Who's that?
I don't know. I can't see the name there.
Nazmi,
Oh, Nazmi Majid. Nazmi Majid.
I'll WhatsApp you later on. WhatsApp.
Nazmi, they say you got a 2J, my bro. They
Yes,
say you got a 2J in your
yes.
car.
Shh, it's a secret.
Oh,
Just
is it a
nobody-
secret?
Nobody knows.
Everybody knows
Not
now.
even he
I
knows.
have a question for Jason actually. Where does Gatsby thing come from?
Oh my
By complete accident. I
Yeah,
was.
the guys want to know where's the Gatsby.
Wait.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna have catering. How was I supposed to make
Catering,
the drink?
Jason?
Yeah, catering. It's short story.
We had
I was
those
still selling cars at the time.
Yeah.
Friday, I'm hungry, and I'm telling the guys, listen, I'm hungry. One of the guys that I work with, I'm not saying this to be nasty, white guy. I'm saying, I just for Gatsby, and he's like, "What's a Gatsby?" I'm like, you cannot be serious, man. You can't be serious. So I was at, where was I? Renault Tableview. The closest thing they could resemble a Gatsby was Anissa's Montague Gardens.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
So we got Anissa Montague
Yeah,
Gardens.
yeah.
My guys, my first time Gatsby, I took my phone out, just randomly, I took my phone out and I recorded this thing.
Yeah.
Next Friday,
Same thing.
white boy was like, maybe we're not Gatsby. Do it again. We did another one and the video got views.
Okay.
And then it got to the point at work on Friday became a thing. Gatsby Fridays.
Oh,
And it became a
word.
thing. And then Gatsby plays with phones. Say, listen, you can fish to Gatsby for free. Put us on Gatsby
Oh.
Fridays.
Also,
word.
Until Renault told
Yeah.
me, you can't do this anymore. Because we were eating Gatsby on the showroom floor.
But you were selling more cars.
I wish we were. I wish we were.
Why are you going to Gatsby free? What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
yeah, full house masala steak.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it started. And then I just kept on with it and
Yeah.
it grew from there.
But I mean, we love the content. We love the shenanigans going behind the scenes.
Thank
I mean,
you.
it makes it real. It's really cool to watch the stuff. All these guys, as here, they wanted to know the Gatsby or something or parcel or whatever you're gonna bring with. But unfortunately, you didn't bring anything with, so they didn't keep you for that. Guys, we're coming close to the show. Any last word from Jason? From yourself?
Just for having me. And I mean,
really
this
awesome,
is amazing. Been around the scene for a long
Thank
time.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Driving, repairing, organizing events and stuff. So, you know, strength for your show. And it's going to be amazing. Thank you for having me. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it, Devon.
No, thank you guys for having me again.
You're welcome anytime, both of
You
you.
got invited twice?
Yeah, season one.
Special guest.
On season
Wow.
one.
Special guest.
You were on season.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
I was about to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a,
yes,
I was
yes,
about to
yes,
get
yes.
drama queen on here now.
Thank you. Was in Abdul? Last word from you?
Well, there's quite a number of new viewers on YouTube. Thank you
Awesome.
guys for
Awesome.
for sharing, liking. What do you call these things? This
Share
new
it,
stuff?
share and like.
Share and like. Okay, I wasn't
Subscribe,
understanding all
subscribe.
these
You
things.
can't give old, you
Subscribe.
can't give old people social media.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You should have seen the first time me and him here. Oh my word, what a night!
I was watching it.
What were you watching?
You were like this by your computer all the
Yeah,
time.
I was actually
I was
this
trying
is,
to have a conversation here. You were
but
there.
you know what?
I'm typing the audio is not working. Oh, it's something wrong. I was
But no,
around.
it's okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so guys, just next weekend Saturday is the 9th. It's the 5th round of the Gymkhana.
Yeah.
It's a dual event. We're also going to have Shady Ladies there, so they
Okay.
can do a park off.
Yeah.
Sorry, who?
Shady Ladies.
It's a car club.
It's a car club.
Shadies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shady.
Sorry?
Some
Sound
shady?
shady.
No, I think her name is Shahida. That's why it's like Shady
Okay.
Lady.
Okay.
Oh, we'll play on words
Yes,
clever.
Yes, it's
Is that the same weekend as Power Series?
No, it can't be.
No.
Power Series this weekend.
Power Series this
Power Series
weekend.
now.
Yes.
Yes, this
the
weekend.
same-
We the
yes.
next weekend.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we next weekend. Intern 5 again.
Yes.
And we looking to give away some money again.
Awesome.
To-
And they will come to the track as well.
Excuse me.
They will come to the track.
Yeah, I'm just deciding this we must decide which organization.
And we also have some ladies from First Retreat Scouts to
Okay.
also be assisting us and helping us. in Japan.
Shadowing the
And-
guys again.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Go
shadowing.
on, tell him change your wheels.
No, he's
I'm
got,
not even
no,
here.
he's got.
Wow.
Yes, to you as well. And a big
Thank
shout
you very much,
out
Ernie.
needs to go to Mzansi Industrial Supplies.
Incorrect. Zanzi. Please,
Every
Anwar.
episode, guys. Every
You know, this is the 5th week already. You can't say this.
So we're going to be raw, so come down to Mzansi.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Jason, that's a man, one brother.
Jason, leave. Go home. No, go.
Anwar,
Are we done?
aku number
I love
one.
you, Anwar.
We have number one.
Mzansi Industrial Supplies.
Yes.
Luister reg met julle ore.
It's right.
We've been here for 5 weeks,
Yeah.
and I really want to say thank you to Devon and Nazim Williams and Grant Olson for having us. All the shenanigans that goes behind the side and they doing that side. I want to say really thank you to you guys for the opportunity,
Oh, wow, man.
Nazim and Grant. But I'm just going to ask Grant to say a few words. Grant, I can see it's your turn. I praat hier.
Anwar,
Have a seat,
I
have a
would
seat.
just mention
Have a
that
seat, have a seat.
what it costs to host the show if somebody want to sponsor,
We'll
and the
contact it.
mentions as well.
We'll contact them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, this is a media executive.
Yeah.
of Mzansi Industrial Supplies.
The media
Okay.
executive.
So, Grant, once again, I want to say thank you from Motor's Motoring, myself, and Abdul, and also our guests here for having us here for 5 weeks. Unfortunately, the weather isn't so liquid tonight, but for the last 4 weeks, because Jason came, we had liquor goodies and burgers and stuff for that. And I want to say really thank you to you guys for the hospitality you brought us here. Thank you very much, man.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Anwar.
Thank
It
you.
was awesome having you guys. We're gonna miss you. Wednesday night is turned into a food thing here at the back. It's muffins and coffee. It's very toned down today.
These are muffins.
But yeah,
You had
everything.
What?
Oh,
Evidence,
there's
yeah,
more. There's
yeah.
more. There's enough. But yeah, everything that's best for your show.
Really appreciate it. Thank you, man.
And yeah, strength going forward. And it's I hope it just grows and grows, man. And we'll see you again in the summer.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Maybe
We're going to plan
do a
something
little
nice.
car show here
Yeah, definitely.
outside. Yeah,
That'll be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Definitely.
Nice vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an awesome time last week. I think we had some
Yes.
liquor cars coming
Yeah.
out, and it was nice to see, man. Just the support from the car culture, and yeah, definitely summer we're gonna do something big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Last word from you, Abdul?
Well, thanks guys for everything. I think we're just gonna grow together. That's the most important.
Yes.
And the more we give, the more we get back.
Yeah.
So that we just want to grow, racing for
100%.
change. You know, thinking about that Lamar, that 79,000. I actually thought about this a while back.
But it was SAES.
Yeah, so SAES in Cape Town here when they have, I think it's 20,000 rand to enter.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought, imagine, and it's 40 entries the max, they cut it off at 40. So imagine each of those drivers just gave 1,000 rand towards racing for change. It would be 40,000 rand that we could give away to imagine. And 1,000 rand for that, it's nothing. So that's what we're trying to recreate with Racing for Change. We
Yeah.
just did it with the Gymkhana alone, and it's really successful.
Yeah.
Imagine we do it with other forms of motorsport. It will grow like crazy.
100%.
So yeah, guys, well, thanks for everything, guys. I really appreciate it, and really thanks to the two of you
Yeah,
because
definitely.
tonight's show was just.
But before we go, normally what we do is with our guests and stuff. Devon, I'm not going to put Devon's part of that because Jason to do a sign off for us for this
Okay.
evening.
Oh, what now?
A sign off.
Sign off for us, say thank
Get
you.
a piece of paper there and a
Yeah,
pen.
pin.
You can sign off.
Sign off everything.
You actually serious?
Yeah,
man?
He did it last week, so
Yeah.
Who did it last week?
D.
He's a radio presenter. He's
and
he's
you-
a professional.
you're a food presenter. So
No, I'm not a fool.
Yeah.
Okay, so kyk hier, the cash was duidelik.
Oh,
Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to our hosts. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm assuming it's a winter break. I don't know what's going on, but
break.
I don't know. You're talking about things here in winter and park-offs. You
Next
see,
week,
that's
coming
why I
back in
can't
summer.
do
Next
this.
week we're in Kimo.
Yes, but next week we are by Baruchi Kimotors in Grassy Park. You must just mention that
Okay.
also now. Now you know.
Next week we're going to be at Baruchi Motors down in Grassy Park.
Here we go.
Grassy Park, the home of good food. You know, so tune in. Anwar and Abdul, they'll be catering the entire event. Surprise, that's biz. So tune in.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. And once again, thank you guys. Really appreciate Mzansi Industrial Supplies. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate you.
Yes, guys.
Cheers.
Good
Hey,
evening.
guys.